they love wrestling.
All right, take us through the ratings from Wednesday.
Well, it was a bad number, by the standards and everything, and there's not, there's not like there's an excuse for it. I mean, one of the things with AEW, and it really hit me when I was watching, Rampage on Friday, I thought Rampage was a great show. I mean, it was just from start to finish. I mean, the Bunny match with Red Velvet was short. It wasn't particularly good, but it was 3.5 minutes. But I mean, the Bryan Danielson match with Anthony Bowens was so much better than. I mean, I probably shouldn't say so much better than I thought it would be because it is Bryan Danielson, but that match was great. And then the John Silver and Adam Cole match was great. They were both way better than they looked on paper. The problem is that people make decisions based on what looks on paper, and it's like Anthony Bowens as a singles guy. Like, it's just, he doesn't mean anything. The Acclaimed haven't even really been pushed a lot.
They didn't even announce this match.
They announced it beforehand. I knew it beforehand, but it was at the very end.
I watched the show. I didn't even know the match was taking place.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think they may have announced it the day before, which is that's a different issue. But which we actually, when we talk about Survivor Series, bring that one up. But and then so the show was really good. I thought the Eddie Kingston Punk thing was tremendous, but it's like you look at it on paper. And I don't know what the rating is for Friday, but when I was thinking, I go I don't expect a big number because they're looking at Adam Cole and John Silver as the main event, and yeah, the Danielson thing was thrown out there very late. I thought Punk and Eddie, which was promoted on Wednesday with the Punk interview, had a chance to be something that people might be interested in, but it wasn't a match. It was a segment. And often when it comes to AEW, it's the matches that are the key to drawing. So, again, like with Wednesday's show, I looked at the matches they announced. Bryan Danielson against Rocky Romero. Great. I know that's going to be a great match. Lee Moriarty and was Lee Moriarty teaming with Matt Sydal against Dante Martin and Leo Rush. Probably going to be a great match. But it's like those matches that, yeah, I know they're going to be great. And in time, I suppose, like we all know that, Dante Martin at his age, if he can just learn a promo, he's going to be, just absolutely incredible. And, you've just got to wait until that happens and push him to a certain level until he's ready to be pushed to the next level and all that. But when I look at those things, it's like that's not like when I looked at the lineup for Wednesday, it's like this lineup doesn't draw me to the show. And this last Wednesday lineup, it was the same way, even though, I thought, it was, they always have great crowds. The show's always fun, but yeah, it didn't. This one, it was just like that's the number that this show is going to do. There was no World Series. The Real Housewives was his final episode or something, but it was way down too. So and the news was up, and that is a valid excuse when the news is up. I mean, that's true, but I mean it's still a good number, but it's as far as since they went back on the road, going from city to city in July, I believe it was the lowest number. And it wasn't like they've been going against, the baseball playoffs and everything that they're going against. But, they always go against the NBA. That's going to be like that every week. So, that was just the situation. The marquee was not strong enough to draw people, even though the show itself, man, I thought that show Friday night was just great. But I don't know that when I looked at that, I thought it's going to do a great number. But, that's the basic situation.